very first proper Pyjama Gardeners. I'm not actually in my pyjamas, but it is February the 17th. With my videos, I'm hoping to inform, to inspire, to try and get new growers on board. I'll do the usual videos of seed sowings and planting techniques, but I also want to do some fun stuff that you can kind of do indoors with the kids, even cresses, growing mushrooms, propagating more plants on from supermarket herbs, getting value for your money, and thinking about planning out your space, whether it just be a windowsill or a big market garden. Now, 2 weeks ago, I put a picture up on my Facebook of these little babies when they were only just emerging, and I asked, well, what do you think they are and why am I growing them like this? Two of my friends correctly answered peas, Pisum Sativum. That was Katrina, my friend in Australia, and my sister-in-law Esther. Well done. Now, why I'm growing them like this is for pea shoots. Now, if I was to be growing peas outside, if you've got the space, then I would start them off individually like this in multi-cell trays. In fact, that's what's actually happening underneath there. I'd also be using some really decent seed stock, which if you were to try and do this, really wouldn't be very cost effective. In fact, I looked into it a good while back when my wife got me an Asian cookbook and realised that that was going to be really expensive, until I discovered that you can use very, very cheap dried supermarket peas. So all I did was I took a US cup measurement of dried peas, soaked them for nearly 48 hours. They actually started to produce little tiny roots. I got this rather attractive old wine box, filled it up to about there, a couple of inches of soil, put the peas in, and then a little bit more soil on top. And well, this is sort of 3 weeks in all. I would have said in the next couple of weeks they're going to be up here. So that's about 4 to 5 weeks in the winter growing. In the summer, probably only about 3 weeks. And this is the kind of thing, just like cress. So in fact, really, this is the king of cress. So just like cress, that's the kind of crop that you can be growing all year round. Now, if you were to be growing peas outside, another couple of friends mentioned in the comments about the compost, which is an interesting observation because peas themselves are actually what they call nitrogen fixers. What happens is they produce little nodules on the roots, and a chemical process is involved which turns the nitrogen into what they call ammonium. So once the top growth is cut off, as the roots rot off, it releases a whole load of nitrogen. Now, if you have the space and you want to grow peas outside, then that is a fantastic way of utilizing some of that growth, because horticulture is basically taking a plant's behavior and using it to your advantage. That's it. So, and doing it routinely. So if you can grow cress over and over and over again through a year, then you're a horticulturalist. You don't need to be some master botanist and know that this is Pisum Sativum. You just need to be able to do this and supplement your diet, and then you're off. So in my next video, I'll be talking about sowings, and yes, so please do subscribe to the YouTube channel and find me on Facebook and Instagram, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.